Meredith is up. He's plead the fifth time. 3 questions come from the room. 3 loving, sensitive.
Yeah, of course.
Question. Listen, I gave you a hard one last time, and people gave me trash about it. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it nice and friendly.
That's what she gets, though.
Yeah, because you throw a
Hey.
lot of barbs at us.
No,
So.
I just, everybody asks me questions about you guys, so that's why I come here asking you mean questions.
Well, we got questions for you, and the audience gets to ask some too. All right, Rich, you clockwise go first.
All right, Meredith. We talked about the cruise very quickly.
Oh, we got an announcement.
No,
No.
Stop it. Okay. You said that in front of my dad this weekend, by the way.
Oh, dude, you had to see his face.
I was like, because we were doing the Great American Teach-In, and my dad was standing right there. You're like, yeah, you guys had fun on the cruise.
Yeah, and in front of the
right?
kids,
Like,
he's like, oh, yeah, she went on a cruise, so she might be pregnant right now. And then her dad was just like...
Yeah, he had a shocked look. He was like, am I about to find out something? That's all right. She got to wait for a little bit.
Oh, my gosh.
So to go back to the cruise, we talked about it very quickly. I want to know if anything crazy or anything interesting happened on your cruise, because you didn't really go into detail.
Like making a baby.
No, we definitely had fun on the cruise, and it was relaxing. I will say this. There were several people on the cruise ship that I knew, and it was kind of shocking. Like, all of a sudden, Davy started walking up to me on the cruise ship.
Like Davy Rolando?
Yeah.
Davy was on the cruise ship?
Davy was on the cruise ship.
Well, every day Saturday at Davy house, too.
Exactly.
Yeah, I did.
Like,
was he drunk?
No, yeah, I think we both were a little intoxicated because we were at the buffet. It was like super late. It was like 11:30, 12 o'clock or something.
And you didn't know he was on
I had no idea. Zero. Okay, so when we were boarding, I swear to God, I thought I saw somebody that looked like him, but from behind. But he has very noticeable tattoos, as we all know. And so I was like, but there's no way. And so I went to his socials and then his business socials, and nothing was up. And so I was like, okay, because if Davi's going on a cruise, usually he'll
post it.
Yeah, you'll see a beach or something.
Not really,
like
though,
that.
because, he be sliding in and out of the country like it's nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what happened, because his drunk ass walked up right to me. He's like, Meredith. And yeah, so we were catching up. So that was interesting. And then 2 other people that I kind of grew up with were on the ship as well. So one of my close friends from the University of North Florida, we were dorm roommates, was on there. And then my best friend from middle school and high school, she was also on the cruise ship. I'm not even joking at all.
And you had no idea.
I had no idea. And I haven't seen these women. I haven't seen them since I left Jacksonville. I haven't seen them for such a long time. So for me to be on the ship and repeatedly see people like that was kind of crazy and mind-blowing.
Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to ask you.
Oh, no.
I don't have any crazy ones. I kind of want to dig into your past, but I want to ask. You know what? Since you talk about the fact that we give you such crappy questions, because you admit a lot.
Yeah.
You don't like to tap out because you don't know what else is going to come.
I'm open.
So can you name something that you've admitted on this show that you've regretted when it was repeated back to you? Because you could see some person's response, like their reaction to it. Just one thing.
Yeah, there's been a couple. There's been a couple over the years. The one that stands out the most was when I was talking about Anthony's wiener on air.
Oh, the one with the ranking, or just talking about
ranking?
It? Okay,
ranking.
That was recent.
No, it wasn't ranking. This was before that. It was like I was already tapped out, and then Orlando was like, "So give me specifics. How big?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know." And then you were like, "Okay, give me a little bit of a range." And so I had to answer, and then. Maybe like 8 months later, I got a phone call from Anthony, and he was not too happy because his friend who he hadn't talked to in a while was checking in on our show, and that's exactly what he heard.
He was listening to the podcast.
Yeah, and like all of a sudden he's like, "Did you talk about my on air?" And I was like, "Yeah, I had to because of this." And he's like, "Meredith, seriously, like, can you stop? My friends are talking about this now."
That's funny. All right.
This is me, right? This is me?
Yeah, if you want it.
I do want it.
Go
I'm
ahead.
just trying to think of the way to ask it.
Oh.
All right. Meredith,
Okay.
what's your favorite setting? Bzz, bzz, bzz. Or bzz. Or bzz, 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 bzz.
This is one of them things they trained us as a manager that I'm supposed to walk out.
What?
Like, what?
Plead the fifth, dog.
the question?
That's the question.
Can you ask it again?
Meredith, what's your favorite setting? Is it bzz, 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 or bzz, or bzz, 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 bzz? You understand the question?
Yes, Meredith. Do you understand the question?
Oh my God. Well, since you know the settings, I'm sure you've been exploring, or you have in the past. There is a favorite setting, and then it changes right at the end. So
Yeah. Don't think you can talk around this one. You better start that beatboxing. What is it? What's your favorite setting?
You got to do it.
It would just be the zzz, and then it goes zzz.
Really?
It's very rare.
It goes into supersonic hyperspeed.
It's just one normal kind of smoothness, and then as things progress, then you want to get things over with. So.
Wow.
I know how to get myself there.
Wow. She drives her own bus, ladies and gentlemen. She knows how to get there. Your question is up next. She still got to pass. Hold on. All right, Meredith has 3 questions that have to come from the audience as well. She still wow, Ashley just said mine too, Meredith.
Yeah.
Apparently y'all are comparing vibrating features on your phone.
Yeah.
That's what it is. When your message goes off, what kind of action do you have?
I still stand by what I said. Like, no woman goes like that.
It goes then
Okay, all right.
All right, we know now. Can I throw a question out there?
Sure.
All right, Meredith, going back to the cruise. Mm-hmm. Just tell us straight up how many times you and Anthony did it.
Whoa. We were alluding to that?
I mean, we talked about it. She's like,
I just thought they made a baby. I mean, with the drunkenness and not having to drive and being on the boat and you guys being already married and the last baby coming from the
Oh
ship.
my gosh.
Like, that was a lot.
Last one from vacation.
Yeah, that was from vacation, yeah. You came back preggers. Wasn't that Napa?
Yes.
Yeah, you came back from the Napa baby.
Napa.
I hope Anthony don't get mad at me for these questions.
Somewhere between, I'll give a range, like 4 and 6.
You don't even.
Why we gotta have a range?
Because I was drunk a lot on the cruise ship.
All right.
It was all you could drink. I got the drink package, and so it was a minimum of 4, but it probably was up a little bit.
This is out of the 863. It's Marcelino. Talk about a time that Anthony got jealous or mad at you over you and Davy's relationship.
I can do that. And one thing immediately comes to my mind was when I think we were going to the MLK parade. And so I felt like I looked good. And then when we stop off at, the drop off and then we get picked up to go to the parade, we were all packed in the back of our station vehicle. And so I was taking pictures of everybody. And then whoever was in the front seat, I was like, hey, take a picture of us in the back. And we were cramped in the back.
Yeah.
And so Davy and we took a photo next to each other, and my hand was I was on his knee, and he was not too happy about that. And it was just because we were squished so tightly back there. So when we were taking the picture, I put my hand down, you know what I mean? Kind of like that. And it was innocent, obviously, but yeah, he was not too happy about that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was
So you called smoke about that?
Yeah, especially when I came home.
You whorish hand.
I didn't know. Really?
Yeah.
Well, see, I mean, we do pack into the vehicles or whatever.
It's
but
so
yeah,
packed in there. Yeah, there's like 5 or 6 people in there.
It's like a transport
Yes.
from the inn to the parade.
Right,
route.
Exactly.
So you was out there groping Davy.
I was not at
It
all.
looked like it.
Anthony's like, you know how hard I work in these streets. I gotta come home and see you got a handful
Like
of
my
Davy.
boys are talking about. You got another one?
I mean, there's all kinds up here. So if you see one, go.
I got a decent one. This one, out of the 813, it's Fight Club night. Name one wild member that you feel like you could take down, no questions asked, and one that will knock you the F out.
I mean,
Sweet Jesus.
Somebody I could take.
You could take on the Wild Squad?
Yeah, they're asking Wild Squad.
See, I'm a runner, so
She's a runner. She's a track star.
I would just run away from problems.
Come on.
I feel like maybe I could take Joey.
heartbreak drink.
Oh my God. Oh man. Okay.
And then who you think gonna knock you out?
I'm pretty sure Babs could definitely like take off like her earrings, her hoop earrings, and take off her heels and just be like, "Bitch, get over here."
Yeah, I think Babs can throw hands.
Yeah,
I think she's from Detroit
In
too.
her past.
Yeah.
From the D,
Come
so-
on now.
Yeah, she of course would never know, but back in her heyday for sure.
No, but Boomerang.
Who could you defeat in a fight, and then who would knock you out on the wild staff?
Go ahead, O.
Who could I defeat? I mean, yeah, Joey.
Damn.
I mean,
My man catching.
what?
That's not a straight. That was a direct hit.
Just saying. What? She said it first. What? I can't say it. I mean, I can get Joey.
Okay, and who's gonna knock you out?
C Nasty.
Yeah, he's a big
I
C
should-
Nasty's a big one.
I
I
should- I
bet
should-
you C Nasty done threw some hands out there in them streets.
I would say C Nasty just because he got reach on me. I think he can knock me
He
out.
definitely got a longer reach than I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think he could beat Tyson. I mean,
Probably.
after watching
No,
Jake
Tyson
Paul.
got reach too, though.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, so I'm gonna go. C Nasty gonna knock me out, but in the fighting, I'm not gonna do Joey because you guys are bullying him.
But you thought about it.
With all due respect,
Uh-oh.
I think I can knock out O. But you know, I feel like I could out endurance you real quick
Nah,
and not
listen.
out endurance you. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Listen,
though.
Linda.
I'm just saying,
it's a
though.
good thing to have
If we
faith
could get
in
it-
yourself because you got to have faith, the faith. But don't let the belly fool you.
I'm not saying belly. I'm
From
saying
a place
endurance.
called Gary, Indiana.
Oh, gentlemen, take your course.
Yo, come on.
He's like, I'm from New York, son.
We gotta hit him Netflix for this. We gotta hit him Netflix for this.
Netflix can't handle the bandwidth of what would come with that. They can't handle it. They can't handle it.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
Meredith, you are now free from the plead the fifth chair.
888-429